as all these other things we talk about.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Man, let me tell you, Dr. Sawyer, I had, after your show, and I thought that, you know, I brought the topic of sex here. And the reason I do it, like I said, the bottom line is for just great conversations at the end of the day to support healthy relationships. Well, you know, my manager said to me, Shenique, this lady called and said, wait a minute. No way, I have young people and they should not be listening to stuff like that. That stuff should not be discussed.
Exactly, and exactly why I'm delighted that we're doing these shows, because it's extremely important. Most of the time, men, the studies have shown that men, for example, 93% of the time, their waking time are thinking about sex. Now, they're going to deny it, and there's some who will say they never do, etc., etc. That's beside the point. But on average, we know that 93% of the time, their mind's on sex. We know that if you look at the causes of wars, way back in time, in history, if you look at the causes, there are about three. One is religion, why people go to war, and there's strife, and there's dissension. Religion is one. Religion is in Northern Ireland, Middle East, all over.
Yeah.
Religion. The other one is power and money. And the other one is sex and love. Three bottom lines to most of the global conflicts. There's a man who could have been president of France, who's now just lost that opportunity. Why? Because he tried to have sex with a maid in a hotel in New York. So the point I'm making is it's as natural to who we are. It's designed, it's a part of who we are.
As we were created.
That we were created with it. It's extremely important, and whether we want to be honest about it or not, it's important to all of us, and if it isn't, it should be, because it is not only that, it's very helpful. Now, we say, for example, that politics is dirty, and my view about that is that it's not the politics per se that's dirty, it's individuals. And we say that sex is dirty. Sex itself is beautiful. It's what we do with it. It's sex in the wrong context. We love our children, for example. You haven't got, I don't know, are you there yet?
No, I'm not.
But you've got something wonderful awaiting you. But we always, I think, generally speaking, we always love our children. Now, there are things that they do or may do, certain things they may do that we may not like, but that doesn't mean we don't like our children. We may not like some things that they do. The point I'm making is that we've got to separate out sex as an entity away from sex in the wrong context. And that's the problem, because we tie it into these abnormalities of sex when it's not between two adult consenting individuals, but in a different kind of setting, and where the consequences you know, aren't what we want. For example, a teen having sex. We don't, well, the consequences of sex, especially unprotected, could be infections, childbearing, and so on.